Yo, what's going on? This is Carlos, aka the Loso Way, and I'm coming today with a personal message, not only for you guys, but most importantly, myself. You know what I'm saying? And if it touches you guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys like this content rather. I'm sorry, excuse me. And we're gonna start it off. First off, we're gonna talk about learning self in relationships. I think this is something that does not get talked about often enough. I believe people don't touch this topic enough off of straight, I'm not even gonna say ignorance, but just not knowing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be status quo-ish or a relationship should be like this, because everybody has their own idea of relationships, and I'm not gonna give you a perfect relationship scenario because I don't believe there is one. I don't believe there is a such thing as a perfect relationship, because if it was perfect, I don't believe it would be worth it. I think being able to work through situations and look at yourself in the mirror and being able to take accountability for certain things is what a relationship is supposed to do. Knowing who I am today, that's what I feel. You get what I'm saying? A couple years ago, you couldn't catch me saying these type of things. I was not the one to even suggest somebody get into a relationship. I've been fairly single forever. You get what I'm saying? I probably had one relationship that I did try to take serious. And I kind of I'm not going to say, I believe everything is self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? I hurt myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't put up the boundaries that I need to put. And I don't believe I healed certain parts of myself that I need to heal before getting into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't my higher self. You get what I'm saying? And I don't believe I completely learned from that. So fast forward to now. I want to say that relationship was probably about maybe 5-6 years ago. You get what I'm saying? I done had women love me dearly, and I was closed off. I didn't know how to access my emotions or how I felt. I was shut off easily. I would leave easily. I didn't have any tolerance for anything, even the smallest of things. And I believe that relationship was really just karma. You get what I'm saying? For how I did some of the women that I was dealing with. So, again, fast forward to now. In a relationship, and I'm really noticing some of those feelings of my childhood self. You get what I'm saying? And this goes back to, being a kid and seeing my parents have their struggles, and most importantly my mom, because I'm a mama's boy. I love my mom. I always want to take care of mama first type shit. And seeing her, have her struggles and not really knowing how beautiful she was or her self-worth, I believe I took on a little bit of that myself, and I had a tough childhood myself, and I got into fights. You know what I'm saying? I got into a lot of fights when I was younger. You get what I'm saying? And it took me a minute to know, like, I'm supposed to stand out. I'm not supposed to be the same as everybody else. I'm not supposed to fit in. I was meant to stand out. And it took, literally, I want to say to now, to really understand that. No, I've been understood I was different. You get what I'm saying? I never quite understood why I didn't fit in. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say to now, into the relationship I'm in now, and I'm noticing these inadequacies I feel about myself, that I came to realize, like, I have some childhood trauma that I don't think I touched on yet, that I was able to like, all right, Carlos, like that's not you no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I neglected relationships before because I knew how much I could love somebody. You know what I'm saying? I knew how far I could dwell into, somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? Because I want them to be happy, and I think it can be a control factor. You know what I'm saying? That you can help so much that because you want somebody to act right, and that's not healthy. You get what I'm saying? Because anybody gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. So I don't want to control anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming on here because it's something I see about myself that I hope if one of you guys or one of you men or even women, if you see it in yourself that you take this and you realize it and be like, you know what, that's something I need to stop too, and hopefully it can help create you a healthier relationship or healthier boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes I can overextend myself. You feel me? And you don't need to always do that. You don't always need to do that. Don't forget about yourself in a relationship. You feel me? And I neglected a lot of relationships. I mean, this come from somebody who I didn't have no problem leaving somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm only coming on here because I feel like it's only right to come on here and speak personal shit. You know what I'm saying? To come on here and speak from personal experiences. You feel me? Not this, I think it should be like this, and if your pockets ain't like this, and if you ain't at this spot, and you ain't never gonna be in a perfect spot. You gonna always be in a state of transitioning. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's going lower or going higher. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that person you meet, if you are going lower, can change I'm not gonna say be the change, because at the end of the day you want to change, but hopefully that person you meet can be to change the trajectory in your life where now you want to go and be a better person, not only for them but for yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where I'm at, the relationship that I'm in, it make me want to touch on parts I never touched on before. You feel me? I don't think I ever loved or liked somebody or had the feelings like I had for her that I did for anybody. But that's neither here or there. It is making me take a look at myself, because there's some things I'm doing that I don't per se like. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you gotta take a look at self. My person, she doesn't mind growing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen her grow as well. You feel me? And it's just all about making you be a better person. You feel me? I think we don't have enough of that in today's world. People are so fast to, write you off, and myself included. I was part of that, to write people off, just bye. You know what I'm saying? And not giving nobody an actual chance, to even help me or help them, or it's just being in such a, I'm not saying a toxic world, man, because you can't have bad without good, and you can't have good without bad. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through the things I went through, so this is my story. I'm the God of my story. You feel me? And this is part of my story where I changed that. You get what I'm saying? Being very in tune with myself, and I can see, when I'm in love, I like to overly compensate. You know what I'm saying? And not saying I'm gonna stop loving my person, or I'm gonna start treating them badly, but it just reminds you that you have to put up boundaries in your relationship. And she's not doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing to me, and I'm not doing anything to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how you feel. You gotta keep yourself comfortable and not try to control a person while you're with them. You feel me? And it's not about being a simp. It's not about being a whack ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But a relationship will test your confidence, especially if you're messing with a baddie. You know what I'm saying? A hard-working woman that, you know, wants to get their own. You feel me? Got their own goals, their own aspirations that they want to do. You feel me? And I'm just in a position where I want to grow older and start a family and kids. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that before I met who I met. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got all these people on here that, you know, they got different hoes, they got different this, they got different that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that the only thing I have to worry about is my woman going to work, and that's not even a worry. That's not even a worry. You know what I'm saying? That she wants to go out and make money for herself. You get what I'm saying? So that's great. But at the end of the day, man, stay true, kings. That's all I can say is stay true. Stay true to self. Because self is all you got. You know what I'm saying? You come into this world by yourself. You leave by yourself. So stay true, man. Keep your boundaries up. Stay vulnerable. I feel like if you staying true, you staying vulnerable, it's easy to have boundaries. I think a lot of men are just hard at being vulnerable and being, you know, speaking their truth. You know, it's in today's age, it's so hard to be expressive and open without judgment, man. And it can keep you keeping your mouth shut. And that's not what you want to stay. That's not peace. That's not happiness. You know what I'm saying? That's not strength. You know, strength is being able to be yourself, say what you want to say, speak your truth, and let that be that, and stand on that. Peace and love. Loso out.